Hello world, this is your boy, the real Nordic Black, aka, oh I gotta change the camera, the Angry Black Dad, a very opinionated dude with a bad mood. Well, today's subject is gonna be the differences that I noticed from Norway and America. For starters, there is hardly any places to go get fast food in comparison to the States. You do have some kebab shops or whatnot. That would kind of be like their fast food place to go after you've been out to a night establishment like a club or a concert or something like that. But they do have McDonald's, and like I said, I'm not gonna name all the places, but it's far less than in America. And they don't open up, till late at night usually, especially on the countryside where I'm at, outside of Oslo. There's like hardly any options in the countryside. You'll have one or maybe two privately owned pizza place that may deliver, and that can be real costly if they deliver, especially in Norway. So it's kind of definitely not the fast food thing is not happening here. So that you can bet your bottom dollar on. Next subject, let me check something. Ooh, alcohol. Zero tolerance. It may be like that in some states, because America's so big. We have like 50 states. Zero tolerance definitely here in Norway, which is a good thing. You will go most likely straight to jail if they catch any alcohol in your system. So Norwegians are usually pretty good at that. When they go out, checking out the bus system or a buddy system, a friend, picking them up, or they have one person as a designated driver. Let's see. And also what I noticed personally, they don't do double shots. When I was in a club one time, I asked for a double rum and coke, and they was like, we don't do that. You know what I mean? They almost looked at me like I was like, what the hell is that? You know what I mean? And I had to tell them it's a double shot, and they said, oh, we don't do that here. And I was kind of shocked and surprised. I didn't notice it. That was the first time I really asked for like a double that night. But anyway, so that's one thing to know, some random thing. And I'm always going to give you something random. They don't do double shots. In America, most definitely. Sometimes they'll serve you until you're about to fall on the floor, which is a shame. Anyhow, what's the next thing? Water. I noticed definitely tap water. They'll drink it straight from the tap, from the faucet. You know what I mean? And I remember noticing that when I was in Oslo for a few months. When I first got to Norway, going to the gym. After working out, going in the bathroom, and everybody bringing their bottles and taking the water straight from this one faucet. And I'm like, okay. And in my mind, I'm like American-minded. Certain areas, certain places. Not that it's third world country or nothing, but certain places I just don't drink the water from the tap. And as well, if I have to, if I run out of bottled water or money to get bottled water in America or whatnot, then freaking when I'm forced to drink from the tap, it definitely I taste all the fluoride or chlorine. If it's chlorine, I think it's fluoride or chlorine in the water, and it's definitely a strong smell or taste to it, and stronger in certain areas more than others. And a lot of people from different places or background definitely remind me of how different the water is in America. They always like, what the hell is this smell? Or what is this thing tastes different, But anyway, so the water is definitely, it's a common thing to drink tap water here in Norway. Supposedly, and like I said, I haven't did any factual checks or nothing. The water here is a lot more healthier, just from the tap or whatnot, compared to, or the taste at least is definitely a lot more bearable than it is in America. So it's definitely common here. Even in restaurants, I've seen, you know, they'll just go straight from the, well, restaurants in America can go straight from taps sometimes. Yeah, most definitely. So that might be a idiotic thing that I just said. Anyway, speaking of the things I say, one, if I apologize, I'm starting to lose my ear for English, being here almost 3 years. So I need to really start to, you know, brush up on my own damn language, because I've been out here for a while and my mind's been trying to think. Although I speak mostly English out here, my mind's been trying to think a little bit more Norwegian as I study it and as people talk to me in Norwegian. So my ear for English is getting pretty bad. So it's hard for me to pull out words. Anyhow, and of course the nervousness a little bit, believe it or not, from the camera, that, you know, when you actually see somebody doing a video, you think, oh, I can do that, but when you actually sit in front of the camera and have to talk to the camera and the world or whatnot, it's a whole different ball game. Anyway, next point. I already talked about that. Oh, holidays. That's another video that I already talked about. So at the end of the video, if you can like this video, subscribe, click on my other video. I'm dealing with holidays, the differences in Norway and America. You'll get my spill on that. But I'll give you a little point on that. The main holiday, I can tell you, Christmas is a difference, definitely, here in Norway, which I enjoyed a lot more in Norway. But like I said, there's more details on that video, so check that one out. Prices, the cost of living in Norway, the cost of Norway is definitely a huge difference. Overall, it's very expensive here, almost everything that you do. I'm gonna make another video for that. So the prices, cost, definitely a difference. TV with nudity and cursing, definitely in Europe as a whole, I think they're just more liberal anyway. Some places more than others. I'm not talking about Russia and some other Eastern European countries that are different, but talking about the westernized Europe. Well, in Scandinavia, Norway in particular, definitely they will curse, and there will be some nudity scenes. The shows or movies will play out as they're supposed to, which I do like. And I do like the concept here, you know, and it's funny, you know, somebody brought to my attention in America, you'll see a commercial with a lady damn near fully nude, but yet they're just covering the edges of the nipples or whatever. Like, you can see and imagine everything else, you know, but that part is kind of ridiculous in a way. It's like sending a mixed signal, a mixed message in my opinion, or in that person's opinion, and I agree. Although there are some things in Norway that are kind of controversial and send mixed signals to me too, and I'm gonna get into that in another video later to come. Definitely. So yeah, the TV, definitely they don't have FCC here to regulate. They have their own thing to regulate them, I'm sure. I don't know the name. Although, like I said, they do have some nudity, and they will have nudity and cursing. They'll play the movie as it's supposed to be. Doesn't mean that they have full-blown like XXX or porn all over the TV and stuff like that. No, that's not the case at all. But they will play a show or movie out. There will be some cursing. Even reality shows, they'll curse, you know, right on without bleeping it or blocking it out with pixels and blurring it out or whatnot, faces and stuff like that, or private parts and stuff like that. So that I do enjoy. My time like it's running out. I think that's about it. There's more differences, I'm sure. I'll when I think of more, I'll definitely goddamn, I don't even think I'm looking at the right camera eye or whatnot. Now I probably am. But anyway, I catch myself looking at myself on the screen, so I want you to think I'm all cross-eyed and all this. My eyes are like going everywhere. Anyway, definitely thumbs up. Put a like on this video if you want to hear more. Or, you know, subscribe and click on my other videos. Alright then. This is a Real Nordic Black reporting to you live from Norway. Peace.